It is I, your Antifa hating host, Jake motherfucking Laskey. New channel, check it out. Antifa hating Jake. Those of you who want to continue to get anti-Antifa message from me, go and subscribe there. It'd be greatly appreciated. Yep, some of that'll still be on here. As you see, most of the anti-Antifa videos I do on Wolf Clan Armory are currently uploaded on there. So, with that being said, please subscribe to the other channel too. This one will be geared more towards product and our ability with fighting skills and Libre knife fighting and Kali to defend ourselves from scumbags. Speaking of scumbags, have you guys tried the snozberry? I love it. What is Antifa and what do they want? Let's find out. In fact, this is from their own literature. Anti-fascists aren't afraid to fight back when the KKK, neo-Nazis, and other white supremacist groups are involved. As racist white supremacist protesters have quietly gained a foothold in the United States, so too have the forces fighting against their message. They're known as Antifa or Antifa, however the fuck you want to say it. But what is Antifa? Antifa. The word is a literal abbreviation of anti-fascism, also known as Antifa. People who align themselves with the Antifa lean radically left. They are socialists, communists, totalitarians, dictators, and anarchists, the foot soldiers for socialists who do all the dirty work, and then after the government that they set up is set up, the socialists line them up against the walls and shoot them all. And then the socialist nation becomes a communist nation, one-party dictatorship. I see, all right. So Antifa is all about a dictatorship. Just look up what communism is. Look up what fascism is. Communism, fascism, one-party dictatorship. Oh my God. There it is there, guys. Should I read some more? Or did I already show you that Antifa are a bunch of fucking fascists themselves? Besides dressing like the SS, doing street violence like the SS. Yeah, and doing what the Nazis do. Because, hell, 60% of the stormtroopers were, Antifa members. They were brown on the outside, brown shirts, but red on the inside, communists, called Nazi beefsteaks. And, just so happened after World War II, created the National Bolshevik Party. Think about that. National Bolshevik. It was a nationalist, communist, Bolshevik, totalitarian party from prior Nazis who just so happen to be Antifa members, aka Nazi beefsteaks, members of the SA. I'll keep reading. They reject the message of white supremacy coming out of the White House. What fucking message of white supremacy from the White House? What the hell are you guys talking about? Donald Trump's not a white supremacist. In fact, Donald Trump is a Jewish man, Ashkenazi, if you research it. So he's not a white supremacist either. He's the friend of the Zionists. He's the #1 friend of Israel. He is a Zionist. Last I knew, there's something between Jews and whites when it comes to ethnicity, race, culture. Donald Trump's not a white supremacist. There's no message of white supremacy coming out. And he actually has renounced white supremacists. Huh, alright. Well, you guys are whack. You guys are worse whack job than I am. You guys need some fucking medication. Fuck. I'm tired of taking 15 different ones. Anyway, let's go. Oh, protesting against neo-Nazi groups and the Ku Klux Klan. Antifa protesters aren't afraid to punch Nazis and generally protest in all black. All black, like the SS, like ISIS. Antifa, ISIS, Nazi SS. That's what you are. Hiding behind masks. I don't hide behind a mask. I'm right here. Wolf Clan Armory, 287 South Front Street, Crestwell, motherfucking Oregon. Punch me in the face. Come in here and be cool with me and then sucker punch my ass. Let's do this. God damn. How many times do I have to fucking say it? Fucking punks. So, hey. And as you guys know, I'm not a white supremacist. I'm an anti-Antifa supremacist. So fuck you, Antifa. Following the deadly protests in Charlottesville, Virginia that ended in the death of 32-year-old Heather Heyer, President Donald Trump condemned the so-called violent alt-left. Well, you guys are violent. You guys started that whole little trip when a bunch of fucking Republicans and people did that little unite the right thing. And my buddy Augustus Invictus was there, and he's a good motherfucker. Oh, and he has Puerto Rican children. Me and him had a hotel when we kicked it, when we met, and we fucking talked and bullshitted, and he's a good dude. You guys attacked him up there in Portland saying he's a fascist Nazi with like 5 Puerto Rican kids. And I didn't discriminate against him. He's a good friend of mine. I was freshly out of prison, and we kicked it. It was awesome. So, I must not hate people that have Puerto Rican kids, huh? Because I don't. Oh, you're condemning me for my past. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I see how it is. I'll discuss that a little more here in a second. What is Antifa? Antifa is not an organized political group. Well, then what the fuck? You guys are trying to make change, but you're not a political group? Wow. So you're just doing random violence for no political change, I see. It emerged more as a reaction to a rise in white nationalism. Literally an abbreviation for anti-fascist. Duh. Antifa supporters oppose white supremacy organizations like the Ku Klux motherfucking Klan and the neo-Nazis. How can you be a new Nazi anyways? Neo means new, Nazi. Okay, wait a minute! National Socialism's a one-party dictatorship thing too! Oh my god, I think we're onto something. Antifa are predominantly communists who believe in a one-party dictatorship totalitarian state. Fascists, same thing. National Socialism, oh my god, you're all a bunch of fucking Nazis! Whoa! Fuck. Are we getting somewhere here? Am I proving a few points? People associated with the movement are considered autonomous, anti-racist groups that monitor, track, and actively oppose the movements of local fascist groups. They work to expose participants in pro-fascist rallies to their neighbors, friends, employers, and to the general public. Yeah, by like doxing, which, so, truthfinder.com, whitepages.com. Hey, I pay for truthfinder.com, and just so happens I have all the local fucking Eugene fucking Antifa's addresses, and I'm getting more and more from Portland and Seattle and all over the fucking place, because you guys put out these dumb articles on me that brings in more business. Thank you for that. And you guys dox me, and I don't give a fuck. I gave you my home address. If you can't pay for truthfinder.com, you're a bunch of fucking low-life, jobless fucking pieces of shit. Truthfinder.com, dudes. You can pay an extra $1 for phone numbers. Oh, you can pay the full price too. And oh my god, I got all your social security numbers. And records if you own property, which most of you don't. You guys are lame. Don't live in a mama's motherfucking basement, you bitch. Fuck, get a job, bitch. Get a life. Dox me. Come see me, 287 South Front Street, Crestwell, motherfucking Oregon. Oh, come on. Come on. Bring it. Come on. Sucker punch my ass. Wow. Call me a Nazi when I'm not a fucking Nazi. Shit. Fuck you. I'm all fucking worked up and shit, man. I went to a Trump rally, and you guys took pictures. All right. You guys attacked one dude. Well, two dudes. I helped the one get to the motherfucking, to the cops when they closed the gate and all that shit. And he got medical attention, and the local news was there, video recording him. I confronted you punks. You know, the guys with the masks that took off running were coward-ass punks that ran away. I confronted all you little Antifa buddies and anarchists, socialists, communists, and said, bring it. What's up? All you could do was take motherfucking pictures and be like, oh my God. And I was standing next to a black Trump supporter. And then you guys put my name out there and all that other dumb shit. Okay, I'm so scared. Dox my house. I give you the home address. I tell you my work hours too. Whatever. Oh, I'm getting off topic here. Contact my employer. It's owned by my family, and my parents aren't racist. They're not Nazis, like you guys claim. Where do you guys get that punk ass information? Low lives. Antifa protesters and violence. Yeah, my parents are Christian. You know, they don't have any animosity towards anyone for any color of their skin. They love Jesus and want you to love Jesus. So, Antifa, you guys just need to love Jesus, okay? Maybe that'll change you guys a little bit. Oh, and Jesus was a Jew, so my parents definitely aren't racist or anti-Semitic or anything like that. So quit lying, bitches. Quit fucking lying. Come in here and show me some proof that they are or some shit and fucking say it to my face. Sucker punch me. Chapow! Sucker punch me. The violence comes into play with Antifa supporters, even as the vast majority of Antifa rallies are nonviolent. Antifa demonstrators are defined by their willingness to defend themselves and others from white supremacist violence and move against fascist organizations. That's a good cause, you know. You believe in it, so you're doing it. Okay, but no political change, though. You're not a political group. What are you trying to do? You're coming in your pants. You're creaming yourselves. Fighting Nazis. And, punch him. Punch Richard Spencer. Punch that Antifa dude with the armband in Seattle with the staged event on the bus. Punch him and fucking make it go viral and say that he's a neo-Nazi, and then it's revealed he's a fucking Antifa member. Like I said. The visibility of Antifa has exploded in the Trump era. Antifa protesters aren't afraid to fight back, and young people in the loosely defined movement are largely motivated by Trump and his failure to condemn alt-right fascist groups. That's just it, he has. He's condemned both sides. How long have the Antifa been around? Anti-fascists have been around for decades, disrupting protests in Europe since the days after World War II. It should be since. I don't know why it says the days. Their philosophy is that fascism on the scale of Mussolini and Hitler is better nipped in the bud than allowed to propagate. Anti-fascists argue that after the horrors of slavery and the Holocaust, it is both ethically justifiable and effective to take up physical violence against white supremacists. All right, so who brought slavery into the United States? Oh my God, Andrew Johnson. He was a black man. He was an indentured servant that came here and got his freedom. And then he got some indentured servants. And then he just so happened to take one of them to court. John Knox was his name, and got it so he was a slave to serve his life in servitude. Oh my God, Google it. I mean, slavery in the United States occurred because of a black man named Andrew Johnson. So, and every race and culture has been enslaved. The that includes whites. Whites didn't invent slavery. Today, ISIS has slaves. Today, there's an underground slavery trade and shit, man. Slavery's been around for thousands of years. Whites didn't create it. I mean, so the boats from America went to Africa and purchased the blacks that the black chiefs and Afrikaners were selling to those slave boats. So there it is again. Black man brought slavery to the United States. Black Africans, the chiefs of the tribes, sold the slaves over to the boats, the white men. Conduct some research, and most, if not all of those boats were owned by Jewish people. And I'm not saying this to be anti-Semitic, but go ahead and call me anti-Semitic for pointing out a fact that you can research. I mean, I could keep going. This article's done here. So, you guys fight fascism by exposing them and all that stuff. Alright, so, why do I hate Antifa so much? Well, those of you who've been following this station, my channel here, know that when I was still on the ankle bracelet, them punk-ass bitches fucking wrote an article about me. And yeah, I was ignorant of social media and stuff, and I was still under FBOP custody. So what I was doing was putting things out there. Then when I was warned, I fucking made sure and put focus on my family and this family business. And it looks like I got some company coming in here. And I believe this is my wife's niece's. And so I'm going to end this here by telling Antifa to fuck off. Come to 287 South Front Street. Crestwell, motherfucking Oregon. Will you be a victim or a survivor? What's up? All right.
Hi, Uncle.
Hey. Hey. Okay, give me. I've seen you before. Let me turn this off.